Good evening, good day, good afternoon. Hang on, let me turn this dryer off. I got like a hair dryer going to dry my clothes. Man, oh man. You don't realize, a person doesn't realize how valuable eating clean food is, and like really, kind of dialing in on less processed food and drinking clean water and good sleep. You don't realize how much that plays on your mind and emotions until you ain't got it. My God. Whew. Anyways, before I start rambling on, give you a short outline of where I'm at right now. This is kind of also a video for myself, but then again, they're all videos for myself for later reference. I am sitting here in Miami, Florida, one of the richest places in the world. Like 4 days ago, something just hit me, and it just kept hitting me so hard over and over and over. It's like just this thing inside me just kept saying, jump, jump, jump. You'll sprout wings on the way down, hopefully, before you hit the bottom. Oh my God. I thought I planned this trip pretty good. I've been caught in a debt cycle for, like 3 years that I ain't been able to get out of. It's like once you get caught in that debt loop of that high interest and those penalties, man, I know one thing. I ain't going back to hustling any shit. I know that's one way to come up. That's one way to come up real quick. I know I ain't doing that. Anyways, I've just now got my mind together about me. It is Sunday. I started out on Friday on the bus from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Thought it was pretty good. I had some organic protein drinks, some bananas, and some organic protein bars with good fiber in it. So I figured, okay, well, it's like, that's not too scary because I got these little habits I do to help me stay sane. Not to mention my spirituality I do. I thought, okay, this is going to throw me off, and it's going to throw me off pretty good probably. Being on the bus, day and night for a couple of days in a row. Man. Sucker took my brain out and my emotions. So freaking scary when I got here to Florida. I could not believe how quickly my psychological facilities and emotional facilities went downhill. I mean, like, bam, like that. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's like, no wonder people wind up on the street. First of all, smoking cigarettes. Thank God I got rid of that habit a few years back. And all the other habits. Anyways, I got stuck at it's like everything that I checked out online was like double the price of what I expected. And I mean like more than double. I had no idea there was such a thing as a bottle of clean water for $8. But you know what? When you know damn well, if you go over there to that drinking fountain and you drink that free water that's heavily chlorinated, that's really going to mess up your mind and emotions. So that $8 for that water, yeah, totally worth it. Well worth it. Anyways, It was like so scary. It's still scary. It's so weird. It wasn't even like 4 days ago. 4 days ago, I had all these wonderful things I was going to say and do. Like, bam, 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 do this pitch. Doesn't matter if my teeth are broken out right now and all that. And just bam, bam, bam. It'd be wonderful. Now that I'm in Florida, it's like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, Tim? It's like, look at you. Look at you. You got stupid debt, not even intelligent debt, stupid debt. There's two kinds of debt. There's intelligent debt and stupid debt. You got stupid debt kicking your ass. You're broke. You let go of everything. You have absolutely nothing but your journals, your books, the manuscripts you've written, the notes you're working on, calendar. And over 3 years of sobriety, which I'm highly proud of. Squeaky clean sobriety, which I'm thankful for. Extremely thankful. Very grateful. Anyways, I sit here in this hotel. Man, it was hell playing getting a hotel. Come to find out, it's like all of them are like $250, $280 for a single room, all sold out. What they do have available is like $300, $280 plus security deposit. That's just for one night. I thought I was going to be able to get off the bus, get me 2 nights of a hotel, be freshened up, jump into the 10X game and be like, here I am. Where you need me. No, it's not going to be so goddamn grateful. Or graceful, not grateful. It's not going to be so graceful. And as I look at this, it's like, my God. It's like I stand out like a sore thumb. Just the fact that all my upper teeth are gone is just... Yeah. But you know what's so weird? At this point, I mean, right here, right now, as I'm sitting here in this chair, ain't got a dollar to my name. I was wanting to show off and show how I have $100 and how I'm like Grant Cardone when he did his undercover billionaire thing, dropped off in the city, no money, $100 bill and a shitty truck and just a couple of changes of clothes on his back and nothing else. I ain't even doing that. He got the $100. Anyways, let's put 3 minutes on the clock because as always, the shit ain't always all about me. 3 minutes to save the world. All right. Even though I admit I am not God, and yet the Father God and I are one at the same time. See those two seemingly contradictory pieces of information. It seems like, well, you can't have this one if you have that one because that's going to cancel that one out. It's like, no. And you know, I think that is one of the things that is so important when you're dealing with artificial intelligence, is being able to hold two things at the same time that seem like they cancel each other out. Because the machine can do it. All right. Oh my God. You want to talk about feeling vulnerable, weak, insignificant, and yet at the same time feeling triumphant, like, yeah, I'm freaking doing it, man. Freaking here, man. I'm here in the goddamn game, man. I'm here. Yeah. All right. Enough of the rah-rah. All right. 1 minute, 30 seconds to say something. God, there's just so much to say. There's just so much to say. And yet, sometimes, the best thing to say is just silence. sometimes the best thing to say is just kind of lean up on somebody and just, kind of just connect with them like that and just kind of breathe and just relax sometimes. I have absolutely no idea what to say. I don't. Although there's so many things to say. 36 seconds. Twenty seconds. Here's what I got to say. Can we all admit that we are not God, and yet at the same time admit that the Father God and we the people are one? Can we do that? That's 3 minutes. There's this thing. I know I'm going to keep talking even though the timer's already went off. There's this thing. I can't remember the word. There's a Cherokee word for it. Yeah. But it's this thing. It's like it's kind of metaphysical. It's kind of supernatural, and it's kind of woo-woo, but it's real. I've seen it happen. I seen it happen just a minute ago. I didn't even have a single dollar to get a bite to eat. And I'm thinking, man, my freaking mind it's like I got to get some kind of food in me. And I don't want to put any kind of, just somebody give me some fast food or something, because that'd make me feel good for a minute. And then my mind would be weak. And by the time I go to sleep and wake up in the morning, and, anyways, that word, I can't remember what it is, but it's a thing where God, the creator, spirit of the universe, it's like if you're really holding on to that faith that it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. You're going to make it. It's going to be all right. You're going to make it. It'll happen. And it's happening. I thought, oh my God, I don't have any water. I don't have any clean water. If I have to wind up eating some kind of processed food plus this chlorinated water, I won't be able to communicate any worth of shit. Excuse my French. I won't be able to communicate worth of shit tomorrow when I walk in the Cardone Capitol. And I just do my little versions of prayers. It was like 2018, at the end of 2017, when I said my last prayer, my last, asking prayer, asking for stuff. And you know what? I'm so glad I did. I don't ask for anything. I don't ask for anything. You know what I do instead? Instead, I give thanks. And then I proceed forward. Like I was, for example, I was trying to get something to eat, and it's like there's a little something to eat in a hotel where they actually cook it. It's processed food that they cook, but it's not as bad as eating, like gas station, a freaking truck stop food or something like that, or fast food crap. And it declined my card just like that. And I thought, oh yeah, it's like I had to put the $100 deposit. It's like, son of a gun. Then I was like, you know what? I was like, well, give me the cheapest thing on your menu and I'll still give you your $2 tip. Because I was trying to give a $2 tip, even though knowing there's not that much money on there, knowing it was damn well at the bottom. And it was like there's nothing on the menu that I could get for that amount of money that was on the card. Nothing. Not a single thing. Not with the tip, anyway. and with the $8 bottle of water. But anyways, we just kind of laughed about it and kind of talked about a couple of things. Then she went ahead and took the 2 books off and ran it through, and then it went through just barely by the thing. And I was holding that bottle of water, and I'm thinking, man, this is not enough water. Because, see, when it comes down to it, it's hydration. You need clean water. You can go without food a couple of days and still stay pretty solid in your mind and emotions. Matter of fact, you can go a couple, 3 or 4 days, 5, maybe 7, who knows. But water, no. Psychological and mental facilities start falling down real quick without clean water. Real quick. But anyways, went ahead and got the freaking hot dog with onions, hoping the onions would kind of offset the processed meat and bread. Get the water. And then it clicked. It's like, they give free ice. And it's like, wait a minute, is that ice filtered, that water filtered before it was? And luckily I've been melting some, and it's like, it is. And yeah, it's really freaking ghetto if you think about it like that. And it's like, yeah. But it's like, it's the adventure of that. But you know what? I am so ready to have the adventure of being very wealthy and affluent and having new sets of problems. Because that mindset is going to carry into those new sets of problems. And then I'll be able to help other people with their problems like that. Because I guarantee it is. I just haven't seen it yet. I know it's there. I know it's there. It's just as surely as if you're panning for gold and you find some gold crumbs down in the river, you can pretty much guarantee somewhere's upstream and up in the mountains, there's a bigger vein of gold. It's pretty much guaranteed. Kind of like that. It's like I don't have to see it to know that it's up there somewhere. So anyways, tomorrow, get to meet some new people and see what kind of deal can be worked out. Anyways, life is not all gloom and doom, although it can wind up that way and looks that way. You know, it's been a long time since I've been like out on the street-ish. It's so weird because it's like where I came from, it's like there's such a, people are so unhealthy. So many people smoking cigarettes, freaking doing meth and everything else, and eating shitty and not drinking clean water, and just lower quality life. And but you know, there's really no homeless people there. It's like the welfare system takes care of them. But I noticed here around this bus station here in Miami, Florida, and then uptown, this crazy walking route that this GPS took me, it's bad. It's bad. Some of these people are just straight up hopeless. Seeing some of these people just sleeping in the street. I watched one person that was like stuck in like a fetal position like this, sitting in the grass. Of course, I had to walk around and kill over 24 hours, or about 24 hours worth. I don't know, I'd have to look. My mind's not with it. But anyways, yeah, I just had to walk around all that freaking time and and during the dark, and try not to be caught up with any of these people that are crazy than me. Almost got caught up in a fight with some crazy gang guy for a moment up on the other side of town when that GPS took me 7 miles walk all the way around from the bus station, big old loop all the way around back to this hotel. And I'm thinking, why the hell did it do that? Anyways, I followed it. But I got a good eyeful. It's so weird how sometimes life will make you go a certain route to look at certain things. Because I looked at all these people, so many people smoking cigarettes. It's like I don't want to do that. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to do that. I want nothing to do with it. I don't want to be around the high energy. I'm not knocking anybody who like smokes weed all the time or whatever. or anything like that. Trust me, I'm not doing that. I just don't want to be around that kind of energy anymore. I don't care for that energy. Or people that's drinking, I don't care for that energy anymore. So that's where it's at. And people with those kind of mindsets. The craziest thing is the more I see it, the more I realize, like on this bus trip, you know, people trying to talk to me and stuff like that, I had to be an ass because I had to keep my focus, laser focus. People asking questions, just making chit chat or making small talk. I can't do it. Can't freaking do it. I mean, you can call me an asshole or whatever, but it's like the way I am, it's like in my mind and my emotions and what I've been through in my life, I got to guard this stuff. I got to guard the stuff with my life because it is my life. I am the steward of this Timothy Daniel. It's like I literally have to be careful about the conversations that I'm drawn into. And you know what? At this point, I think everybody should. Whatever your mission and purpose is, I think you should be like focused in on that. And if these people over here try to talk to you about this or that, or these people try to talk to you about this or that, be like, no. You know, they'll try to get a foot in. They'll be like asking this or that. It's like, no. It's like, what do you need with that information? You don't need that information for anything. And then it's like, as soon as you bust their balls and reveal that they don't have any purpose or intention in their lives, they shut up and they get pissed off about it. And it's been this way for a while now. But it's like this bus ride and being right here, right now, I know it's like, it is just extremely important. Extremely important. Like right now, it's like if you would have seen me just a couple hours ago when I first got into this hotel, after what I'd been through on the bus and all this walking around and not having clean water and stuff and carrying this 50-pound pack on my back of freaking manuscripts, all of its manuscripts. It's not even clothes. It's like 2 pairs of cargo shorts, 3 socks, 3 shirts, 2 long sleeve white shirts, 2 hats. That's it. 1 belt. But it's like as I did this, it's like I realized it's just so important. So important. I mean, I've known it, but it's like it just really magnified out. And you know what? If I would have been doing this for the past 3 years, I could have really done so much better, but I was way too laxed in 2024. Even though I got manuscripts done, and as I marked my year out and what I wanted to do for each quarter, I hit all those goals and then some. And 23. I hit all those goals. But I wasn't maximizing every freaking hour. I wasn't maximizing every day. It's like I look back on this, like, God damn it. It's like if I would have had this mindset I have right now, I could have had all that debt squashed, and probably a good bite on the IRS bullshit, and I would have had my dental fixed. Although I have had a good surgery, so it's like kudos to me. I did make that happen. That was a hell of a project, that oral surgery craziness. But it's like looking back at that, if I would have been doing what I do now, marking every hour, like right now, I got a timer running. See, when I woke up, as soon as I got in here, it's like my schedule's all thrown off. Set the timer. Have 2 or 3 timers going. 1 timer to track what the task you're doing and the assignments you got going, and then the other timer. I don't rely on just a watch. It's too easy to get relaxed with the watch. A watch is just a freaking, it's like a little quick note memo pad thing. You know, it's nothing. That's just decoration, more or less. But anyways, I'm not gonna live in regret or kick my own ass. But man, it's freaking mind-blowing. I'm sitting here right smack in the middle of Dade County without a dollar to my name. And you know what's so weird? This is the crazy shit. It's like my brain has made me do. It's like my mind and my brain dragged me through the bus and dragged me down here. I know that sounds weird, and I can't really explain it any better than that. That's like the mission and purpose I do. Once I was on it, all the way back in the beginning of 2018, it has never stopped. It's always pulled me. I've never had to motivate myself, even through the thick and thin and all the ugliness and trying to figure out how to squash the 33-year cigarette addiction and the drug addiction and the freaking alcohol and all that and the trauma and everything, and trying to surmount all those problems. It's taken this 8 years to get that. These past 3 years, well, 5 years to get that. But as for motivation and stuff like that, I see so much of that stuff. I don't know, maybe it is because I cultivate it. Maybe part of it is because I cultivate it. But it's like it's always just drawn me. It's always just kind of pulled me. I haven't had to really whip the horse, so to speak, or to freaking, or I don't know. Maybe it's just because I load my mind up with so much motivational stuff on YouTube, and I've done that ever since that day. I decided. Ever since that day. And that day was so monumental, I can still remember to this day. It was September 15th, approximately 12 days after my biological dad died. That's when it really, really kicked in. That's when I had the revelation that I'd lived my entire life that whole time, and I never thought about what I wanted out of life or what I wanted to contribute to life or anything, ever. It still freaking blows my mind. I had some of the paperwork. That I let go of here a while back. I had what I call the archives folder. It's a big old sucker. Had so much notes and stuff all the way back. I think that was the thing in there. That was one of the things. That was probably the first tangible mission I was on. Figure out how or why a person can go their life that far without even considering what they want out of life or what they want to be in life. How is that even possible? And yet have had jobs and good jobs throughout the time and being a so-called decent human being, other than the drug addiction and shit. But it's like that was the mission. That was the mission. And then it morphed throughout the past 3 years after that. It was that same mission and purpose, and that mission is to find out what causes failure in the human psyche. And its purpose is so that no one be trapped in ego, stuck in a life of hopelessness and poverty. You see, hopelessness and poverty is when you think you're all alone when you're not. When you think there is nothing, when you think everything's pointless, that's poverty. Whatever that person was sitting in that grass for 10 hours, 11 hours out there in the dark, down there by the bus station, off by the trees, that's hopelessness, that's poverty. That's just traumatized, straight up traumatized. Can't function, can't move forward, can't move backwards, can't do nothing. Yeah, there's so much work to do, man. So much. It's like we got so many Hoovervilles all the way throughout the United States and abroad, Canada. In case you don't know what a Hooverville is, do a little research. And back at the end of the Great Depression and stuff like that, and the Dust Bowl, there was a couple of economic downturns there and stuff, and transitions from the industrial age. There was a couple of factors there and people's mindsets really fell down. And they didn't have fentanyl, they didn't have trank, they didn't have all that crystal meth out there and everything. But a lot of them did have cigarettes and alcohol. But it's those mindsets. Anyways, this is 30 minutes. This is just ridiculously long. 3 minutes. It's like so freaking trippy, man. It's 8:24. Yeah, I need to be like going to bed like here in just a moment. I'm gonna do a Zoom meeting, and then I'm gonna do sleep rituals and get on the internet and see exactly when Cardone Capital opens up. I think it's like 8, maybe 9. Who knows? Anyways, life is not all gloom and doom, although it sure as hell does seem like it sometimes. Like every day, at least once. All right, see you in the Punny Papers.